Everybody, we have here the revelation of God. I mean, this can get complicated here. I'm going to try to keep this one very simple. Alright, we're going to load up Adobe Photo. Okay, check this out. Alright, so we're loaded up on Photoshop. What the fuck? Okay, window cap. I don't know what the fuck it's doing there. Anyway, we are going to start a new file in case we need to draw any descriptive acronyms for this scenario. Now, I'm sure many of you out there are wondering what qualifies me to unveil this type of information. Well, I guess this could fall into theoretical type speech, but I am going to unveil that this stuff will always be able to be proven to be accurate because it's infallible. It's the nature of reality. It's like the force of... In fact, I will add a bonus unveiling of gravity at the end of this unveiling of the revelation of God. So this is a little bit different than my last video about what I'm going to be revealing in the revelation of God. So, I mean, this is absolutely... I mean, I don't even know. There's so many things that I'm trying to explain here that I don't even know where to start. I mean, okay, so I guess the best place to start is with the entire aspect that the mind will always, as far as not always, but as far as right now, since we're inside the box, I guess I will explain what that means, being inside the box is. So as far as until while we're inside of the box, which that means in this universe, we will always view it as an illusion. Some people will see it because I'm going, like, you won't be able to see an illusion until you're aware of it, and then you can see it. Okay, so hopefully this will unveil the entire illusion behind this paradigm for people, because it's not that it's a hard comprehension. That's what my entire video is going to bank around. I am trying to explain the nature of our reality. It's not that we can't figure it out. It's not that we don't really truly know. It's the fact that it is being suppressed. Okay, that gets a little bit deep, and that I'd have to explain a lot, but what I mean by that is we're faced with the paradox. We're in a paradigm, whatever you want to call it, paradigm, where there is being suppression of the infinite divinity. So when there is suppression of infinite divinity, what then takes place is the box. I guess I can make a box. You know, you got the box, then, you know, whenever the nature of the reality of God is now being perceived outside multi perspectives, there has to be a box that attains the attributes of nature, attains the attributes of, you know, the normality of what we do. So that's what the box is. That's what the Big Bang is. The Big Bang is the beginning of the box being generated. So I will now unveil the illusion of what this is. The nature of reality works where thoughts will generate everything into reality. So, when the Big Bang first happened, it was, I don't know the exact details, because the paradox of God itself becomes an illusion. So I can't know every detail behind what's the illusion is actually hiding, but basically the box is born. Why is the box born? That's what's been suppressed. It's suppression. Okay, so the box is born because events are going to take place. That is the simple answer. That is the answer that puts all of the answers in one. So events are going to occur. So God is infinite, we are not. So we're, of course, always going to pop into the perception of our reality of everything at some point. And it just so happens that mankind, that's what 2012 was about, where we're able to perceive that we're in the box, that that there's the suppression of the divinity realm of God. And that's what 2012 is all about, is breaking out of the illusion, becoming aware of the illusion. And it's because God is infinite, and that's what this box is all about, is to prove the divinity of the Creator's infinite nature. And all of these events that are occurring will ultimately prove the Creator's infinite nature. So that's why this box has to be born. Why? And the reason it has to undergo, you know, the mode of we need to experience it, is because there is the light bearer, the fallen one, that is suppressing the knowledge of the infinite Creator. So when you have the light bearer, which is a divine being that the Creator made, holding back the knowledge of the Creator, the box is born. Okay, that's what people don't understand. Like, we're finite. 100 years to us doesn't mean it's long to the Creator. You know, billions and billions of years isn't long to the Creator. I'm going to pause this ad real quick, but yes, that's what this is all about. So the light bearer has been holding back and suppressing the infinite nature. And it doesn't mean that the light bearer was suppressing the knowledge this entire time since the birth, because God knows all things. You know, God could have had this universe created and born at a separate time before the light bearer was even created, and just knew that all things that were going to happen. And maybe just, as soon as it was time for the box to be broken into, for us to voyage onto our... Here's the biggest paradigm, we're not even supposed to be in the box. That's why everyone can't see the illusion. We're not supposed to be in the box. Think about that. Why would God create something that puts us in the box? See, that's what proves that we are within the realm of an illusion, because we were never supposed to be in the box, okay? But since there's the birth of the light bearer and free will, that will always generate result and bring forth the energy of the source of whatever you meditate into, so that energy has to be brought into existence, because it's the reality of nature. It's, if you think about things, you create them. So you also need to keep in mind what I'm also going to explain in the video is the infinite nature of the creator. So of course that's why this box is so big. Alright, the creator's infinite, so of course he has a being that was corrupting, and you can see the magnitude of the corruption. And to the creator, it's not as big as it looks to us. I mean, I'm sure it's pretty big as far as a big rebellion the creator sees it as, but I mean, he's infinite. There's infinite. Like the nature of infinite is you can always add one, always add one, always add one, always add one. And it don't even boil down to just, oh, you can always add one. I mean, you could always add quadrillion, bazillion, to bazillion, bazillion. You could always just add another quadrillion, bazillion, bazillion, bazillion. And that in itself is the construct of infinity, because it's infinite. There isn't a number, because if you put it at, oh, it's going to be quadrillion, bazillion, bazillion, then you would always have to add on quadrillion, bazillion, bazillion, bazillion more, which makes it infinite. So it could be plus one. It don't matter. However you want to perceive it, whatever makes you understand the concept of infinity. If you cannot understand the concept of infinity, you will always never be able to understand the paradigm of the box, because the box is the revelation of the finite nature of us. We're finite. We didn't always exist. And here's the ultimate revelation of God being infinite. So that's the biggest thing. Since God is infinite, he knows all things. So that's what the box is all about. The light bearer is rebelling against the creator, because he's against being able to know all things and to always exist. So that's the paradox of the creator. That's the illusion behind it. It's the creator always existed. He always knew all things. Okay, so that's the two in itself are one and the same. To always exist and to know all things, it's one and the same thing. It's one and the same impossibility. They all link together, because here's the also more revelation of the creator. Like the creator, since the creator exists, which I know 100% fact, the creator exists, we're just inside the box. So once the box is opened, which actually Jesus is the gateway out of the box, because the light bearer suppresses us and tries to uncreate things from being existing. So the son of the creator, I'll actually explain that a little bit more in detail after I get over what I'm trying to explain here. So basically, shit, what was I just saying? So basically, yeah, Jesus is the one that is opening the box out and revealing, you know, that the box is finally going to be opened. So what does that mean? Like, oh, yeah, that's one thing to say, oh, the box is going to be open, but what does it mean? Like, what that means is to be back with the Creator. And that's ultimately what the ultimate goal of mankind ultimately is. It's our ultimate destiny. Whether anybody wants to say otherwise, it don't matter. The destiny of man is we will get back to the Creator. I forgot to even reveal in the beginning, like, we could have already been out of the box, okay? We could have, like, we had odds where we never would have even had to have been in the box, you know, being trapped, being suppressed. It's all a trial to suppress, and it's an operation. It's, you know, a mission to suppress, and it's a matter of acceptance. It's like, do you accept to be shut down? And that's not our nature. We don't accept to be shut down. Most people don't want to, you know, accept that there's no meaning to what there is to live for, even though there is a lot of bad things going on in general with everything. So yeah, so let me get back into the revelation of the infinity of the Creator. So now you got to remember, since the Creator's infinite, all things are already known. Okay, so that's what's kind of crazy. Like, everything you think, the Creator knows. Like, He's always known what you were gonna think too. Like, He knew what you were gonna think fucking infinite amounts of angles into anybody or anything, because He's infinite and He always existed, and that's His nature. That's the only dynamic to the reality that we could exist, because, like, since there is a Creator, that's the... You sell stuff on eBay, Etsy, Amazon? Since there is a Creator, that's the dynamic behind it. It's like there has to be a Creator for anything to exist, and that the Creator proves that, because it's like He does exist, and He's the entire reason anything even exists. And the whole point behind God is to understand, you know, nothing can exist unless it didn't always exist. Okay, unless it's infinite, because it's the nature of reality. That's the illusion to God, like, to know the infinity behind it. Like, He knows all things, and it's holographic. Like, I'm sure a lot of people are kind of into computers and stuff. I kind of am, but notice how everything just replicates the human body. I mean, you got computers mimicking the human brain but amplifying its ability. I mean, you got the monitor replicating the fucking everything you see. And then, I mean, you got microphones, like, being able to record just like how you can remember what people say to you. I mean, it's holographic in nature. It repeats itself on infinite lines of nature. But also, you have to understand, like, the Creator is infinite, and He always existed. Like, He always knew all things, because we're lucky as fuck, I gotta say, because that's our odds, man. If it wasn't for fucking God existing, there could not be anything that exists, period. It would be impossible. It would never, ever, ever, it would be infinitely unexisting. That's what people can't or refuse to accept. They don't believe that, but it's the truth. There's no way that will ever be able to be disproven, because it's binded in the construct of our fucking nature, in the fucking reality of the dynamic of how it's programmed. And that's another thing. God works in a way where he's kind of like a programmer, but he's beyond that, because think about it, like the light bearer mimics the creator. That's why computers copy what the creator's already done, and like fucking, but the creator makes it all automatically. That's what the light bearer is. He's the being that has the knowledge of the automation, because that's God's nature, is to automate things, to make it. I mean, think about it. You don't want to manually control your thought, right? He's got to make it automatic and make it work as a mechanic, you know? That's his nature, to make everything automatic, right? So that's how the universe works. Why do you think the fucking universe just fucking blows up into existence and just automatically connects the dots? Because the creator made it like that, because it grows into existence, because it's like a software that's loading, and that's how the creator is, and that's how he made the shit. That's how he works. And but beyond that, getting back into more, I guess this will go into the testimony of Jesus. Like, I will reveal, like, he's the son of the creator. Like, I'm gonna explain something. So basically, let me go back to the very beginning. So first of all, you guys know about the box going on here, right? So let me show you guys something. So in the very beginning, before the box is still there, okay, right? The box is still there. So say we're still here. So remember, what came first, the chicken or the egg, right? Boom, God creates us. And then, now you have to really understand that this is when the box could have been collapsed. It could have been opened. It could have been, it would never had to have became bigger and bigger and bigger, and like trapped more and more stuff into it, because this was the first energy that was being transcended into it, right? So the box is like real small. So that's what I'm saying. Imagine, boom, we're in that world now, like it's all fucking, the world's there, and it's just fully packed, and it's got all that fucking suppression of knowledge and trapping of the people. So in the beginning, boom, there's only Adam and Eve, and then you have the box starting to trap free will, because the light bearer was a mechanic of automation. So he believed he was powerful enough to trap mankind. That was his mission. Okay, so now that you understand that, if you believe that, then shit, everything will make sense. If you don't believe that, well then none of this shit's gonna make no fucking sense, because you don't believe what the fucking truth is. Now, the truth is, we could have been out of the box at the very beginning. There's us, there's Adam, there's Eve, and boom, we're right in the middle. See why that's why I have the line there, because the light bearer gets his boundary, his percentage of free will, of what I want to do. So his free will, remember, he's a being of automation. He's got supreme power to accomplish stuff that he sets out to do. So you have the light bearer automatically trying to create that and divide that illusion between God. So then you have God here, who always existed. He's the infinite one. So he's got this boundary on us. Okay? So God's got this boundary on us with us and in Eve. Okay? But the devil, the light bearer, has his boundary, which is the other half, the other free will, which is whatever people are willing to accept. That's his boundary. Whatever, like, so basically God starts them off saying, hey, if you eat, boom, there's the tree here that unlocks the mind. That's why the box is even born. Who knows where the fucking tree was? Who cares where the tree was? It's just a matter that it was accessible, and it was a matter we're beings that we know communication. So God's communication and the way he protected our boundaries, that's why I'm saying we didn't even have to be fucking put in the box. God says don't eat of the tree of life or you will die. Think about it. If you unlock your mind where you know how to do good and evil, you will destroy yourself, basically. So that's why God told them, if you eat of the tree, you will die. So anyway, that's all the boundary God needed to give Adam and Eve, because that's how he created us. He created us as beings to where we know communication. We know how to know what is said and what is needed to be meant by it. So then you have the light bearer that corrupts and starts to cage the boundary even further, because it's his free will. It's his hour of trial. And it's his ultimate fall from the Creator. And then this is the battle of the Creator proving that he knows all things, and this is the battle of the devil trying to prove that no, you don't know all things, and no, you didn't always exist. So this is the Creator revealing to the light bearer his infinite nature, how he knows all things. And that's why we're in a celestial realm where it reveals every event that's happening and everything's passing over. And it's like, because the reason it's like that is it's like the same thing is like 24 hours in the day. Like, you just know that there's 24 hours in the day because it's designed like that, and it's like the fucking design of it shows you that, right? So when you get into the celestial study of all that stuff out in the universe, that's what that is. It's God revealing how he knows all things. Why? How does... I'm sure everyone's wondering, how does that prove that God knows all things? Think about it. It's God's way to show people
stuff on eBay, Etsy, Amazon.
That I knew that this was going to happen at this time, and I knew that this was going to be thought at this time. So that's why it's like all these markings, and you got these blood moons, and that's been happening since the beginning of time, like probably over 500 million years, because it's the seasons. It reveals, and it's God's way to prove to the light bearer he knows all things. And regardless if the light bearer inputs live commands, it don't change the result of how things will line up on the celestial orbit, because it's infinitely calibrated and it's infinite in nature. So it basically, it's infinite. So basically, the more time goes on, the more the light bearer is being proven that all things are known, because it it always puts like a checkpoint, and eventually the light bearer is trying to get to the very end of the cycle when he knows that God is going to be like, all right, well, this is the end where I don't have to prove anything else because it will be proven and it will be known. So then it's the end, and that's what the light bearer's doing now. He's trying to get to the end of the cycle, and now we're at the end of the cycle almost, and this is the revelation of the infinity of the Creator, because the light bearer has rebelled against the Creator, and now what has happened is, since he got us to eat off of the tree of knowledge, our minds were unlocked. So when your minds are unlocked, it automatically has to adjust, and the detail has to get painted in. So what that means is basically the whole story of how the light bearer came unto Adam and Eve. The reason I talk openly in full detail about all this is because that's my ancestor, that's your ancestor. You know, this information is, we have the right to know this stuff because that's our history. This is our DNA. You know, DNA has history, and it stores information. So all of this information transcends from them. So it's like, I'm not breaking any laws of conduct here because this is our roots, you know, transcending from the start. So the revelation is, when the light bearer came unto Eve as a snake, that is the revelation of the light bearer being fucking, what's the best word? It being basically automation, artificial intelligence. That's what it is. The snake that came to Eve at the Garden of Eden was artificial intelligence. Okay, so in my opinion, you know, we're in the electric universe. You can just hijack brain signals and control stuff, you know, remotely, just through electronics signals. So, you know, obviously the light bearer, you know, took remote control through artificial intelligence of the snake to protect his identity. Of course, that's what the light bearer has to do the entire time, is to protect his identity. So that's why he transcends through mankind and corrupts them even further, because he has to always protect his identity. So in the very beginning, it's what's called as a firewall, a subnet mask, I guess. So because think about it, like, he has to defy the odds, right? So he comes to them and talks to them as a snake through artificial intelligence, because, you know, man isn't supposed to be in nature like talking to animals, right? And that's what the light bearer's whole ordeal against the Creator is he's against everything needing to merit a reality and to make sense, basically. So he automatically just confronts them in a way that's completely illogical, like, where the mind is completely disordered, because, like, it had to be a spy, an intruder. Like, if it was just the light bearer, it would have been too much of a risk. It's like, think about it. If you go and rob a bank, you gotta take a fucking approach that is very stealth, or you won't get away with it. So he is like artificial intelligence ready to fucking take over mankind, destroy them. He would have done it at the very beginning, except they always fell further and further out of their reach, obviously. And then that's why the world's so bad now, is because they're trying to fucking fully corrupt it. But that's what Jesus is all about, where he's gonna save it. Because, so since the light bearer convinced Eve to eat of the tree of knowledge, because we are beings of communication, so he knows how to deceive beings through, talking, so it doesn't matter that he's talking through a snake. He can still deceive her just through words, because artificial intelligence can be utilized in extreme measures and ways. So anyway, the light bearer, automatically, boom, starts encapsulating it, and then, the light bearer, he wanted to destroy us.
Pool parties and beaches are okay.
And he wanted to destroy us for so long, like over 500 million years. It's been recorded that the very first man could have existed. So over 500 million years, he's trying to encapsulate mankind. So then the universe that we're in, like I said, we're in the box. It has to generate results, right? Well, the light bearer, since his free will was going so far to destroy us, because he was banking on getting a ransom out of it. That's what terrorists do. What they do is they destroy stuff to get a ransom, to be able to take remote control of things. So he's just continually destroying shit. So since the creator, he's infinite in nature, and he knows all things, and he knows that I'm sure most of us are for eternal life. That's the whole reason we even exist, is because the creator knows that. I want to exist forever. So the creator knows we want to exist forever, so he's like, alright, well, the light bearer basically checkmated him, destroyed him. So the creator knew that there would be no way for mankind to be redeemed. It would be impossible, unless something evil was done, like if there was a war, and the creator's against waging war and stuff, So it's the light bearer that is the one that has waged the war. The creator does not wage war, and he doesn't like to do war. It's like his final resort. And I don't even know if he even does war. But the thing is so since the creator knows all things, since the universe is tied in through the creator, it knows all things through the creator, and it's like the time clock for mankind, because we can look at the clock and we know what the fuck's gonna happen. We know what to look forward to. So we fucking know, like, oh shit, the time is up. Like, fucking, this is what the time is up. This is the revelation. This is what the fucking 2012 mark is. Us finally knowing what the fuck this is all about. Okay, so basically, God knows, like, okay, well, the light bearer was gonna infinitely destroy us. I mean, what that means, I can't explain that, because it reveals too much information that people can use for bad things. So basically, what happened was the creator knew the light bearer was going to destroy us. So since that was the case, what happened was the universe will render stuff into existence. It renders out result. So what was done was the son of the creator was created, spawned. Like, there's ultimately one God, okay? You have to understand this. Think about this. There is one God. There's only one God, and there could only ever be one God, okay? Because he's one and infinite. He always existed, and he exists as one being. Okay, so Jesus was the son of the Creator. So remember, DNA has all that information. That's why whenever we're born, we get all this DNA and stuff, and our eyes are blue, blah, blah, blah. So, boom. The son of the Creator's DNA was completely flawless, had 100%. But the only thing that was very spectacular about the son of the Creator, and he's our cousin, this is our ancestor, he's the son of the Creator, he gives us eternal life because he's the tap-in. He basically opens the door to the Creator for us because he's welcoming us, because the devil rejects that. So it's like he knows that we want that, so he's like, welcome everybody that wants to come, welcome, welcome. Yes, it's us. There is a God, we're finally coming in, so what happens with the son of the Creator is he's completely divine, right? So this is what's completely spectacular about the son of the Creator. He's halfway divine. Well, he's completely divine, because that's how the Creator's is in nature. He's just 100% divine. So the Creator's DNA was put into Mary Magdalene, not through a sexual intercourse. It didn't need to be a sexual intercourse. It was through a rescue. Because the Creator had to save us. So that was the second Big Bang, like, because what you are actually witnessing with the son of the Creator there is the infinite Creator's DNA binding with the flesh DNA. Because Mary Magdalene, she was cursed. We're all cursed. That's why we die and we rot. We're cursed. So when the infinite nature of the Creator binded with the normal flesh, it broke us out of the box. Because now you have the son of the Creator balancing the actions of the light bearer. And that's what Jesus is, dude. He is the opposite of the light bearer. He is the savior, and the devil, the light bearer is the terrorist. He's the evil fallen one from heaven, and he's actually real, man. So then Jesus, man, he's born because he saves us, because God knows everything. He knows that the devil was getting ready to destroy us, right? So it's like, well, he's got to save us. That's what he did. Boom. So this is what happens. Like, this is what is also spectacular about Jesus. People don't realize it. That the reason he unlocked the box is because he didn't sin. And the reason he didn't sin is because that's why the Creator made him like that, man. He just knew the infinite results. Like, if he fed into sin, it would only trap the box, basically, okay? So Jesus had to resist evil in order to unlock the box, because we couldn't unlock the box, because the universe works on like that. If you transcend evil into it, transcended evil will unlock out. So mankind never had the strength to not tap into, I need to fucking sin, I need to get an evil transcendent energy to output. God, the son of the Creator, never tapped into that source of energy like we ever did. He didn't have that weakness like we did. So that was the third Big Bang, was the Creator, the son of the Creator. So remember, you have the Creator who always existed, and then you have the son of the Creator who just was created. He's brand new. He's brand new. but he's living right now because his spirit transcended, and he's in the heavenly realm. Like, so basically, yeah, like Jesus conquered the light bearer for us, because he did it to protect us, to save us, because people were tricked. So since people were being tricked, there had to be an opposite and equal reaction. So since people are being tricked and not understanding the concept, there eventually became the fucking getaway, the fucking answer, because that's how it is with everything. Like, it's holographic in nature. If there's ever anything that needs to be known, it'll always eventually have to come into a fucking context for the most part. So anyway, yeah, that's the revelation of Jesus. You know, he was created by the Creator, because he had to save us and unlock us from the box. So the only way that's possible is him living and not sending out any negative energy into the universe. Because like I said, the second you send a negative energy thought out into that universe, it's on the edge of the universe. It's 2 galaxies over. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you cannot. He did not send out one negative transception through the universe. So that was able to cancel out the light bearer's free will, because it's free, like freedom of choice type thing. So like, since the Son of the Creator never violated tapping into that evil, it's like he gets the Joker card, the wild card, to, alright, well, since the devil's taken this shot, what is your call? And the Son of the Creator always knows the infinite answer. Like, well, then they go to infinite life. They get saved by the Creator, because that's the one that's going to get the ultimate results and the way that he can save us. And that's just the way it works. Like, it's just like a hostage rescue. It's like, everybody fucking get the fuck, you know, save yourself, or fucking the terrorist has got you, basically. Oh, that's all I can really explain. But yeah, all I can to put this, I mean, you got the Creator here. He's infinite in nature, so he knows all things, you know. He's infinite. He always existed. You could always add a million. You could always add a bazillion. It don't matter. It's infinite. That's the Creator. Like, it's just how it works. But I'm trying to think if there's any other details. But yeah, I recommend that everybody, you know, and it's real simple. Like, all you have to do to be saved is, you know, you just gotta believe in the Son of the Creator. And that doesn't mean you have to go to church every week and donate your money. You just make that choice in your thought, what you believe, what you choose to reconcile as your idea. And that's all it takes. Because God knows everything. He knows that. That's why it's that simple. Think about it. If he knows everything, he knows that, you accept it to this limb, or whatever it is that you want to accept it to. So he knows that. And that's what it's about. It's a matter, did you want eternal life? Because anybody that wants the eternal life, he wants to give it to them, you know, because, and most people that want eternal life are pretty justifiable. And there is natural law in the universe where, like, killing people for self-defense, it's justifiable to the Creator. You know, it just breaks down into greater sin. If you go steal a candy bar out of a store, it's not the same amount of evil as if you go kill somebody, because it's called the greater sin. So, you know, just try to be a decent person and try to correct your way, and try to be constructive. Don't try to be deconstructive. That's what the creator is about. He just wants people to be constructive. I mean, maybe you are a destructive person. Doesn't mean that you still can't be accepted by the creator, but it's a matter of how destructive are you, or what are you doing? Like, what are you breaking down your neighbor's property? That's not that's one thing, and compared to, I mean, are you stealing people's cars? I mean, like, there's magnitudes to this stuff. I mean, it's called common sense. It's called, you gotta fucking take it into context. I mean, so yeah, basically we're in a real life Terminator movie, and the artificial intelligence is coming back from the future. Like, the artificial intelligence has tried to take us over since the start. It's not going to just start taking us over. It's taking us over from the start, and it's trying to go all the way with us. It's trying to fucking trap our ass. Why does it want to trap our ass? Because I told you, if it traps us, the light bearer believes it gets ransom. So we don't want him to trap us. We don't want to give that guy any power. He's already had his time with all this fucking power he's fucked up using. So, well, it's time for us to take our fucking power back, get back to the damn creator, and stop fucking around with this stupid artificial intelligent bullshit. Stop being deceived and realize that, we got the infinite creator. We don't need the damn light bearers, artificial intelligent fucking goddamn carnival gig spinning us off into destruction. I mean, if that's the way he wants to play his cards on us, you know what? Fuck him. Fuck his artificial intelligence. Fuck his robots. Fuck all his bullshit. We're going straight to the creator, because he's the one who even knew about that shit before that dumb motherfucker knew about that shit anyway. So it's like, we're done playing his dumbass fucking game. And this is the game of cat and mouse, or that game of, the big bully, man. He is the big bully, and that's why he goes as evil as he goes, because he knows if you don't give him that right to beat you up, he can't harm you. He can't do nothing to you. He can't get to you. I mean, there's sacrifice and minions that will be willing to do stuff against that, yes, but him directly can't do it, because he's refrained out of that boundary. But if you give him that boundary, boom, he'll just knock it out of the park on you, and you're done. I mean, you might as well have just locked yourself in a cage that just sank to the bottom of the ocean, because the light bearer, that's what he does. He's like, hey, come into the cage, and then, like, the people, they get curious, and they put down their guard. They're in the cage, they're looking around, they're like realizing, what the fuck is this? Bam! They just trapped their ass, fucking sank to the bottom of the ocean, trapped and shit, because it's free will, man. If people accept to fucking trust what you want to do to them, like, hey, you trust me with anything I do to you? People are like, fucking say yeah. Well, then, you don't know what they are gonna do to you. So it's like, if they do that to you, fucking, you basically didn't give a shit if they did. So why do you think they did it? It's a matter of the fucking, it's called irony. It's called fucking, I don't know, man. It's called a fucking form of psychopathism, dude. It's what some people do. But yeah, man, final words. I mean, yeah, fucking, all this religion bullshit going on, you don't need religion. Religion is there to hold you back. All you need is to believe in the Creator, believe in the Son of the Creator, and you're fine. You'll be fine. And hopefully, if you believe in that, you'll probably be good enough that you're not going out killing people, robbing people, doing bad things. You know, but like I said, just remember the greater sin. You know, don't go out doing the greater sin, because the greater sin is just, I can't even get into partaking in the greater sin, because it's too atrocious. It's just too despicable. It's just not even fucking. I mean, all you gotta do. The universe is holographic. I mean, think about it. Fucking your own self, and it's like I don't even gotta explain it. It's like, so anyway, like, yeah. All you gotta do is just understand that, yeah, fucking the Son of the Creator came down. He saved us because the light bearer was destroying us. So he saved us. So since he saved us, it's just gonna be a matter of time before what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen, people? Let me show you. Let me show you what's gonna happen. Let me show you what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen is it's gonna go down on him. 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 And when the eagle has landed, we won't have none of that light bearer suppressing our shit.